Stallion Wilfendal from the imported Oldenburg mare Donna Carina, who herself was a champion of champions in the 2005 at DJWTS. Also represented Australia at the World Young Horse Championships.
Keep an eye on the right horse.
Whistler GP, ridden by Alexis Hellier from New South Wales, owned by Ali Foy. Whistler GP is an Australian warm-blood mare by the world-renowned German Hanoverian stallion Weltmeier, from Bonnie GP by Don Ramiro. She was bred by Gundy Park in New South Wales and is owned by Ali Foy.
I'm going to ring you too. You're too gross to this.
Yeah, thanks.
Riders, could you please keep in trot at this stage, please?
Oops.
Riders, could you please canter on the left rein? Canter on the left rein.
Hey Vish, can you get my phone? Because that might have been Finley.
You're just way too slow.
Oh, hey. Sit down. Filming someone's horse for them. This is my bridle.
Riders, could you now walk, please? Could you now walk as a free walk on a diagonal line, please? we have the first horse, Pacific Surreal, for Andreas to ride. The other horses, if you could leave the arena and just walk around the outside of the arena.
I have to say, this horse in a few minutes was improving a lot. I felt a really good contact at the end. It's still not established enough, but I think for just a few minutes we can be happy with this. And he offers, well, Merkel offers quite a lot. At the beginning when I got on, she was a bit, how would you say that, not sensitive enough to the legs. Well, to make the decision to take a bit. But finally I got her, and yeah.
Thank you. Andreas will now ride Whistler GP.
Stephen, perhaps you'd like to talk about the purpose of these young horse classes, because that's very important, the reason that we have them.
Okay, well, I think what we're seeing so far, we've got 4 really lovely young horses in here, all of the right type to be developed as future top-class horses. And this is the point of these competitions, is to discover horses that have a talent for the future. But it's not only about the fact that they have natural talent, it's about the development of their training up to this stage. And, you know, we have to remember these are 4-year-old horses in a very strong atmosphere. This is tough for these horses. And then suddenly to be presented with a different rider who is doing so far a fantastic job. It's not so easy to climb on a strange young horse and expect the reactions that you want immediately. The thing that has struck me straight away with each of the horses, as soon as Andreas has formed a little bit trust and relationship with these horses, his priority is to make sure that they are reacting forwards in front of the leg. And as each horse that he rides does really respond and react to the forward aids, then you can see him visibly rewarding the horses and allowing them to relax in a more forward way of going. And this is the future. If the horses are not reacting genuinely forwards in front of the aids, then there will always be a limit as to how far they can be developed in their training. So the purpose really of these classes is to judge the baseline, the type of the horse. It's 3 regular paces, the scope, the elasticity of these paces, and then above all else, the training, that the training is on the correct lines so the horses can reach their full potential as future top-class dressage horses. Peter, would you like to say what you think about this horse?
Yeah, we saw this horse from the very beginning seemed to be a little bit easier also in this atmosphere, and what we especially like is the trot, because the trot is quite active, regular, and also light-footed. It has some elasticity and also a good moment of suspension. The canter at the moment looks still a little hurried at times, and the horse has not really found enough balance to really or doesn't really carry the weight and found enough balance. But
good.
actually it will probably develop in the future. And that's what we meant. We do not mind too much if there's a situation like this, because at this age we still can allow them to watch their surrounding and to be a little bit distracted. The only thing is, and as you can see, this horse after a few moments it is as relaxed as it was before, so we can see if there's nothing happening outside. That's the flags, and who could blame the horse for this? So once again, the canter on the circle. And then maybe you can show us one more round of trot, and after this I would say we see the walk then. Also the walk we like quite a lot, because the walk has also a very clear 4-beat rhythm. If the horse is relaxed and drops its neck and is really stretching into the contact, then one can see it has a lot of potential here as well. It shows a good amount of over-tracking, and it also has enough freedom in the shoulders. So also this horse, compared to the other ones, we have to say all 3 horses we saw so far have regular paces. Each horse has one pace which is maybe a little bit better than the other ones. In this case, we would say trot and walk are really at this moment already very satisfying, whereas the canter we could also see has to be trained more and developed more in the future.
I want to ask you, how important is it for you as a judge that you see a horse with an upper canter?
Well, actually the canter, or many movements in the later dressage and like small tour and Grand Prix depend on the canter very much, so the canter has a great importance. And the uphill tendency, when we mark the canter, it's next to the rhythm, it's the most important thing, because it's very difficult to develop an uphill canter if it's not, the horse has not a natural uphill tendency. Okay, so thank you very much for this one, and now we have number 4, Andreas.